Hey everyone, Zoe's here. Today I want to talk about episode 45, Shock to the System. Basically, there's a few things that been confirmed on forums by the community manager Maps, and I wanted to point them out so you guys will know what's coming, what to expect, and stuff that weren't specifically mentioned in the development update. So let's get to it. The new open world is Dakota City. Basically, Dakota City is from Milestone Comics, which is not necessarily DC, but they work together, so we're finally getting it. It's the home of Static, Icon, Rocket, and the like. Basically, Dakota City just built different. The Big Bang attack that created new heroes, villains, and victims has drawn sinister, otherworldly attention. Ebon's powers cast a long shadow, but it's the Apocalyptian parademons that has Static shocked enough to contact you. Why are people disappearing? Why has the apocalypse turned its attention to Dakota City? And will you be able to take on such shadowy threat? In Shock to the System, players will travel to the heart of the Milestone universe in Dakota City to offer help and to investigate why these heroes and villains are disappearing. So this is pretty much the story in short without spoiling too much that the devs have told us about. Basically, it's featuring Dakota City, it's the new open world, it's something we never had in the game before, so I don't want to hear the recycling stuff when this is a completely new city. I don't know about the raids or the alert or duo and all the other content we get to it soon, but specifically for the open world, it's not recycled. It's something completely new. We never had it in the game. We had Static in the game, but using the same character, I just want to point something about it. Using the same location on character is something that happens in the comics as well. It happens in TV shows, it happens in movies. It's not unrealistic to use the same thing again. While I do think they don't need to use Gotham every episode, it's okay if we use it once in a while. This is just my point of view on it. I know some people view it differently. For some of you, want something completely new and understandable. But please pay attention that they can't do something completely new all the time. They will do a new city, but probably they will use the same location in the duo, for example, which makes sense because they're saving resources. I don't know how they work with their resources. I'm obviously not working with the DCUO, so I don't know. But this is how it is, so I just want to point it out to explain this thing. Basically, they have, moving on to the next point, they confirmed the duo, alert, and one raid. Now, the reason they confirmed one raid, and this is where my next point coming in, open world raid bosses are coming back, like the ones we had in Waterverse, the Legion of Superheroes, stuff like that. So I'm imagining that maybe we will have dev playtest, I don't know, but it makes sense, because maybe they will want to feature it again in the trailer, so maybe they will record something on test, so I'm looking forward to see if they will do it. I don't know. But this is what they did during this episode, so this is kind of what I'm expecting, but don't expect too much because they may do it differently this time. So basically, they back. We don't know much about it yet. I hope they did maybe some changes with timing, with how hard it may be, and etc. But this is what they have so far. And I think that's what interests most is that Elite Plus is on their radar. So right now they want to do the Elite Plus. They have intention to do the Elite Plus. It can change, but right now it's happening. So act like it's gonna happen eventually, but don't be disappointed if it's not, because it's a development life, and basically they can promise that, but it's on their radar. So meaning they work on it, but it maybe won't release at the same time as the episode release. I don't know, but this is what they have now. Another point is that Ebon is the first TV animated villain set to appear in DC Universe Online. Basically, he was created in Static Show animated series, so that's pretty cool. I mean, we're seeing a character that never appeared in the comics, but in TV show, in animated TV show, coming to the game. So it looks like DC themselves and Warner Brothers are kind of losing the reins a bit on the restriction on the game, so who knows, we might see even styles related to movies and TV shows. We already did actually with the Tamaranian NPCs. They were the Starfire style from the Teen Titans show from 2003. So they're losing the reins a bit. So this is a good thing. The next thing I want to talk about is the new DPS Artifact. Let me get the message by Ranamero and I'll put it on the screen as well. I've opened it while I was preparing. Okay, so Ranamaro basically said the next artifact will be a DPS artifact. It's a new Surgency artifact that's supposed to be used alongside a certain amulet. So there's the amulet, so we'll have to see which one he means. But I can't say much more as it's still in the design process, as I don't want to spoil what the new episode is. That's all I have to share. So basically that's what he has to say so far about the new artifact. So again, it's a DPS artifact. It works with a certain amulet, so we'll see which one when they launch it on the test server. So that's an exciting news. And the last thing is that it's launching in spring 2023, so not long to go. I'm excited. Tell me what you guys think in the comment below. Yeah, so Shock to the System coming in spring 2023. So I'll go in short on the list, which is 1. New open world Dakota City, 2. New duo alert and 1 raid, 3. Open world raid bosses return. Remember, like Wonderverse. Elite Plus is on their radar. Ibon is the first TV animated villain set to appear in the game. We're getting a new DPS artifact and it's launching in spring 2023. So this is what we know so far about this episode. If they add something, I'll probably pin a message below. So like, subscribe and leave a comment if you really want to make my day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye guys!